If you don't keep crested geckos, or even if you do, you've probably never seen a crested gecko shed because they're kind of secretive about it. But if you kept them for a while and you have a bunch of them, then occasionally you will see them shed, which is how I got this video of Pamela, my crested gecko, shedding. So they shed to grow, and just as they live, they just shed. That is how reptiles do. And they do not exactly have like hands to pull the shed off. So with crested geckos and other lizards and snakes and such, they rub against other things like leaves and branches and things to help get the shed off, and then they bite and eat all of the shed. So sometimes you'll find little pieces of shed in a crested gecko enclosure if they didn't eat it all, or if it fell off some other way. But this is normal behavior for crested geckos, and it's what you can expect if you keep them. This is especially common with younger crested geckos because they're growing more, and they're going to shed more often as they're growing. With adults, I don't think it happens as often, but it'll still happen all through adulthood and everything because they're always growing and changing, and it's just what they do. So for this video, I mostly wanted to show Pamela shedding. I thought it was a pretty neat video that I got because I got so much of it, because normally, as I said, they are very secretive about it. But for the rest of this video, I will be doing some updates on Pamela and then also on a different crested gecko, and that's pretty much going to be it for this video. So if you only wanted to see what it looks like for them to shed and get all of the shed off of their body, then that was basically the first 3 minutes of this video, and the rest will be updates on this crested gecko along with other crested geckos. I find it really interesting to watch them get it off of their toes. I found it really impressive because, like, my leopard gecko always had a lot of difficulty getting the shed off of her toes because it like broke at their nail. But with these guys, it's just like a glove. They're just like pulling off a glove with their teeth, and it all comes off very easily. And it's kind of amazing to me. With the leopard gecko, it often got stuck. In the upcoming clip, Pamela is laying eggs. So, for some reason, Pam is down there in the ground, as you can see there. Let's see. These guys are all up. They're not laying eggs. But Pam might be, which would be really bad because she is not real big right now. But, yeah, I want to document that she's down in the ground. Okay, so I'm trying to feed Pam here. She's skinny. And I just started feeding her some Pangea, and she was really liking it. Let's see if she'll take it again. Come on. She was like biting into it. There you go. Come on. See, she's actually going for it. I've never seen her do that with the Rapashi. So maybe this is the food to go with. Maybe she actually likes Pangea more. Yeah, see, she's like, there you go. She's like actually biting into it there a little bit. Maybe it's because it has more calcium in it, I'm not sure. But I'm going to continue trying to feed her this. Maybe I should mix it. Like I don't know. But this is actually a mix of the apricot and the breeding diet. So I'm going to continue trying to feed her, but it'll be a little bit easier with one hand. Oh, she's going to crawl on my leg. So I wanted to film about this real quick. Connor just stopped by. He's a friend of mine that is trying to breed his crested geckos, but his male isn't old enough. So we came upon a deal of he would try to use Linus as a stud for his female. So he just took Linus. I weighed Linus. He was 1.2 ounces. and now Teddy's alone, Darwin's in there, Pam's in there, and then this enclosure is obviously empty. But I weighed him just so I know like so then I can weigh him when he gets back and see. It shouldn't take too much longer than like 2 weeks at the most. Honestly, I feel like Linus will be pretty likely to breed with her. He does breed with Teddy, and he's been in the mood to breed, so I don't see it taking that long, probably like a week, and then I'll get Linus back. And then there's no monetary exchange going on. I want to help out or something like that. So we got Linus back. Here's Linus. So Linus was at my friend's house for a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but I think it was about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't remember. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out the weighing thing, because I couldn't weigh him yesterday, which is when I weighed everybody else. Also, I weighed him right before he left, because I want to make sure that he was fed or something. You know, I just want to see how he's doing overall since he left. And he looks perfectly fine. I'll weigh him, and then I'm just going to put him right back in with Teddy, because it's like if I tried to quarantine him, then he's just going to be in a crappy environment for like a couple weeks when he doesn't even need to, and it's probably going to hurt his health more than this, and I don't doubt I'm going to introduce anything, especially with Crested Geckos, so I'm just going to go ahead and add him right back. And I know that Connor's animals are healthy, or I'm pretty positive they are, because he knows what he's doing. So he's at 131. Wait a second. So I just sent Connor a message because Linus weighs more than he ever has. He grew by 0.1 ounces from what he was when, like, the day he left, because I weighed him right before he left as well. Just, you know, to keep track of everything. And now I'm going to go ahead and add him back in. He's being his normal self, which is really good. And I'm glad it doesn't seem like he's stressed out or anything. And Richard really wants out. I do apologize for all of the noises Richard makes during the videos. It's this screen stuff that I used for the doors, and it is extremely annoying because he can make a ton of noise whenever he wants, and it is very annoying, especially when you're trying to sleep in or something like that, but obviously in the back of videos. So that was kind of a bad choice on my part. And also, the green iguana has the same type of screen, so she can do the same thing, which she generally doesn't unless she maybe has eggs and is kind of going around everywhere, which is currently the case. So she's been in the background a lot too.